Back, bitches. I don't mean to say bitches, but bitches. Okay. Not the bitches that get stitches. But I'm back, biatches. Is that better? Okay. No, I used to call one of my bosses in New York, I used to call a biatch. So, you guys aren't biatches. I'm back, Zen Zebras. And happy birthday to my niece. It's her birthday today, 10/15. My mom was born on 10/10, and my niece was born 10/15. So my sister gets to have, it's my niece Sarah. My sister Susan, her daughter. She has 3, but she gets to have a Libra in her life besides her mom, our mom. Not her mom, our mom. Anyway, guys, I'm going for a walk. I just went to the post office. There was nothing there. Okay. You feel me? Okay. Anyhow, sorry about no makeup. But it's Sunday, and I'm really upset because I forgot to put my cross back on. I forgot to put my other necklace back on. I'm missing one of my crosses. My rose quartz cross that Devin gave me for my birthday. And I forgot where I was for a second. Anyhow, hopefully it'll turn up. But anyhow, it's nice to be back. Look at that back tree and out, healthy enough to walk around. I will be going to the doctor tomorrow. But I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I got GOD. But it's the follow-up appointment for the gynecologist. Yeah. So I don't think I'll have to get a biopsy because I'm almost like 100% better. There's still a couple of issues that are personal, but yeah, you're never going to be 100% fine, right? So, but I feel good. I hopefully will do more than one day this week. So I can't work tomorrow, obviously, because I have a doctor's appointment. So I figured I'll get some of my work done between tonight and tomorrow, because you know that I work very good at night. But I don't want to stay up all night. But this is what I plan on doing tonight. In case anybody was wondering. Let me see where I'm walking here. Let me show you what I'm looking at. It's beautiful. Isn't that pretty? So I haven't been going for big walks, but like just to get some steps in, like if you're feeling kind of lazy or feeling like bad about yourself that you didn't, exercise or do anything. Okay. I walk in front of my house. I go back and forth. And the reason why I stay like on my block is because when it gets like to be dusk, like this. 1 second. When it gets to be dusk like this, wild dogs run around the neighborhoods. And I do have this. You know what this is? My father used to have this in leather, right? And he used to use it on me. Don't worry, he just did a little bit to show me what it was. But I always thought he was going to give it to me so that I could use it, but I was a little kid, so I guess he just wanted to scare me with it. So Devin bought it for me. So if anybody messes with me, I could hit them. Or a dog, which I hate to hit a dog, but if a dog is attacking me, I'll straight up defend myself, if you know what I'm saying. This car always has a window open. Let me show you. Wait till I go for walks on the blocks that have decorations out. Devin started to do his decorations, and I say his because he has a whole plan. The only thing I ever want is the hay bales, and he ordered the hay bales, but did I decorate it? No. They're just sitting there as hay bales will sit. Anyway, so what will I be doing? And I know some of you biatches didn't even miss me. You're like, Gina, we just saw you Wednesday, or we just saw you yesterday on a short. But the shorts don't count in my book. No. I'm gonna walk them down this block because that block looks a little bit isolated. So anyhow, let me get rid of my gum. I can't chew gum and talk at the same time. I can't chew gum, walk, and talk at the same time. Anyway, I don't know why it feels so good. But anyway, happy birthday to my niece, Zara Brady. I don't know if she watches me. I don't think she watches me, but I told her to watch me. Okay, anyhow. They probably won't. I guess I'm not cool enough to be watched in the family. Anyway, pretty sure only, like, my daughter and son don't watch me. The only reason why my daughter used to watch me is because her girlfriend used to watch me, right? So she probably got sick of that fast. Here's some decorations. Isn't that nice? I had those 2 dolls. They're made out of hay with the sticks. And I named them. And what happened was the crows and the squirrels and the birds ate them till there was nothing left of them. They straight up attacked them. I don't know why they don't attack them. But mine, there was nothing to preserve. The head was cut off. All the stuffing was taken out. We have like attack squirrels over here. We used to have them living in our attic. And we had to get them taken down. Whew, I just saw something that looked like a skull. All right. It wasn't, but it was something interesting. Anyhow, so in case anybody cares, what does it mean that I'm back? I'm back. I did some 1010s, right? I'm going to have to say this again and use index cards because you know me. That's what I do. Because I don't know how to put it up on the... I'm not monetized, so I think you have to be monetized to have that banner go up there. So that's not happening. So I'll use index cards and sentence strips. Okay, anyhow. I'm excited because I bought in Michael's a big tray that has all the drawers that I could put all my folders for every chakra and affirmations on it. Let me cross. And it's really pretty. And I got it on sale. That's one of the best things. It was originally $69 and I got it for $34. That's really good. $34 from $64. So, why does that excite me? Because the couch, my dining room is my studio. My dining room is my dining room for like when we have dinners there. And usually it's only like holidays. Excuse the burp. Yeah, sometimes I burp on this channel. So sorry. 1,000 apologies in advance. In advance. Okay. But yeah, when I'm walking, talking, thinking, sometimes I burp. Alright? Deal with it. So, sorry. I did put a little light peach lip gloss to go with my peach shirt that I cut up a little bit too much. I actually straight up cut it up. Okay, anyhow, it's still cool. So I bought this rack that almost every teacher has, and because I never got my classroom back, there was no need for me to buy one. But I realized if I had this rack then I could organize all my papers, all my folders, and put them in the drawers and organize them in a better way. And then when I'm packing up somebody's artwork, I just get a folder, then I go, oh, this artwork dealt with the solar plexus and the crown chakra. So I go to the solar plexus, yellow drawer, and I get a couple of those papers, and I go to the crown chakra, the first drawer, that is like a purplish color, and I get a couple of papers from that. And it's going to be so awesome, but your girl has a lot of work to do because I got to clean out that whole thing. So didn't have the energy to do it. Devin put it together. He's really good. He's a Taurus. I don't know if it's a Taurus thing, but he's really good at building anything. He could build stuff. So I think I'm going to get a little... I hate the shelf that I have in my bedroom because it's plastic. And I want to get a wood one that is white, of course. I love white furniture. It makes me happy. It makes me feel like a beach. East Coast. Anyway, and Farmer's White is okay too. Farmer's White is alright, but I really like a French white, or just regular plain white, or buttermilk white. What am I talking about? Who knows? Who the F knows what the frig I'm talking about? Anyway, that's for the bedroom. The bedroom we need, we don't have a linen closet, so I need a couple of drawers for my excessive amount of makeup. Yeah, girl has too much makeup, but gotta have my makeup. Don't have it on right now, and that's why I look like a fat scarecrow, right? I'm not really making fun of myself, but I straight up look like a fat scarecrow. No, a pumpkin head scarecrow. See the hair? Okay, no, don't think I'm sad. I'm not sad. I'm not making fun of myself. I'm happy. I feel okay. Going to the doctor, and I'm probably not going to get the biopsy because there's a couple of little indications, but not like I was. So I think it has a lot to do with when I go in the pool and I go in the hot tub, it just throws my pH off too much. So does that mean I can't swim? No. It means that as soon as I get out of a hot tub or a pool, I have to rinse off with regular water and not be a dirty bird and think that the pool or the hot tub is my shower or my bath. Okay. I know. It's rough being a dirty bird. Okay, so anyhow, I'm gonna live. All right. So guys, a couple of days ago I went into a panic attack because of what's going on with the war in Israel. And my family lives in the East Coast, in New York and New Jersey, and they got notifications that it was Jihad Day. And so I started to panic. I couldn't breathe, and it was at night, and I totally was done. I just was done with, I didn't know what to do. My sister Karen said just pray, Ruby said pray too. Devin was getting ready for bed, so he doesn't like to talk about anything on the news. It upsets him, and he goes into his zone, right? Me, I have to watch the news. I have to immerse myself into the news, Fox News, CNN, anything, because I need to know. And then I started to feel like it was 9/11 again, all right? And my kids are on the East Coast, my son, Pennsylvania, my daughter's Staten Island, New York, and my sisters and brothers, all, over there. And I started to think the worst, and I couldn't calm down. And I was just like, what am I going to do? So you know, the advice I got from my friends and family was just pray. And I was going to have a glass of Jesus juice, but instead I had medication. I had to take medication, and I was a little bit better. Not a lot better, but a little bit better. And then I was just like, I lit candles that Flyer B gave me, because she gave me so many of those prayer candles with guardian angels on it, Michael. Just thinking about it makes me go back to that place. I am safe. I am not in that place right now. Okay, everybody's safe. But the world is not safe. You know, there's bad things going on. So I realized I didn't understand the rosary. So then I had to ask Devin, how do you do the rosary again? And because he does the rosary. And I have my rosary beads that Helen Crisp gave me and Devin. And I was going to bring them in, but Devin said, no, you protect your car with those. And then I have this medal from Bella Butterfly. And so I started getting a little panicky because I don't know how to do I grew up Catholic, made my communion, my confirmation, right? And went to church from, little baby to about 19. And what happened at 19? Well, I still went to church, but my mother died. And when my mother died, I kind of flipped out and checked out, and, you do what you do. And I did go back, and I raised my two kids. Catholic. And basically they went to the same school and church that I grew up in, which wouldn't let me get married in. Because why? Because my mother got divorced, and because my mother got divorced, they wouldn't let me get married there. So I have a lot of things with organized religion that I don't agree with, but I find myself to be very spiritual. And if you know me, I wouldn't be able to talk to the spirit guides and the angels and hear God and Jesus the way I do if I wasn't spiritual. So what am I trying to say? Basically, what I heard from a very, very good friend of mine is, like, Devin gave me a book because he goes to church on Sunday on the internet. Every Sunday he goes and watches Mass and does the songs and everything, and it helps him. So he has the booklet, and he gave me the booklet on the Apostles' Creed, because I don't know that one. I mean, some of them are shorter than others, but he was showing me how to do it, and like how many this and that, and I was starting to panic, like it's gonna be a test, like we're gonna have a test. Is that fly inside the car or outside the car? Get out. Okay, it's out. All right. I look washed out. All right, I am. And I hate that I don't have my earrings on, but you can't always be a raving beauty. That's what I found out. Okay. But you know what? I feel good though. I feel good emotionally because I kind of went through heck. I kind of went through hell, right? Last couple of days, and I had to recover. So I found out from a friend that God hears any kind of prayer. Like, I was starting to think, like, if I don't say the rosary in order, because I was going to come on a video that night. I think it was Thursday night when the war broke out, and I was going to come on and try to do the rosary in order, or just say those prayers. And I had the candles lit, and I have a Palo Santos strip that said peace in the Middle East. Please bring peace in the Middle East. And God bless Israel, God bless Palestine. And nobody wants the children to be hurt. Nobody wants the family members to be hurt. Innocent people are being hurt. And anybody who says that, oh, show us the proof. Okay, they have the proof. Why would you want to see that? You can't unsee that. Why would you want to see that? Anyhow, I got to remove myself from it. And so finally, what my friend Tammy said was really made sense to me. And she said, God hears any kind of prayer you have. And I think Ruby said it too. Devin said it, but Devin said, well, if you want to do the rosary, if you're trying to do, like my sister Karen said, Mother Mary and the Book of Fatima, there's 3 stages, and one of them is war, and then the other 2. And I looked it up, and unless everybody prays, if everybody prays, then maybe we could prevent it. We could definitely prevent it, because good will always outrule evil. Okay, light will always come in the darkness, come through the darkness. I'm sorry, I look terrible, but I feel good. All right, trust and believe. All right, anyhow. So what my friend Tammy said is, if you say a prayer from your heart, God will hear it. Mother Mary will hear it. Okay? None of the prayers, like if you're not organized with it, and like it makes me feel, maybe it doesn't make you feel, it makes me feel like if I have to say these 3 in order, then these 6, and then 3 Hail Marys, 4 Our Fathers, 1 Apostles' Creed, then a later on Apostles' Creed, and then I'm trying to organize it, and I do have the book. He has the book, but I didn't want to just come on and people think, did Mystic Brady turn into a religious channel? And that wouldn't be so bad. But no, I'm not a religious channel. I think I'm spiritual. And what am I trying to do? I'm trying to manifest peace. Okay? Do we want to have a third world country? No, we don't. Okay? You kind of happy that you have a bathroom, you wake up at 2 a.m., or at least I'm still awake, and you go to use the bathroom, and it's there, and it works. That's what these people don't have anymore. And there's all kinds of people, innocent people and babies, that are waiting at a border to try to get into Egypt, and it's not opened, and it was supposed to be opened. And there's Americans too. Okay, so we have to pray for them. It doesn't matter what prayer you pray. Sometimes I visualize the Blessed Mother. Okay, and that night that I was having the panic attack, I asked my angels, I begged my angels, help me, please help me, because I don't want to feel like somebody, an elephant sitting on my chest. I was crying a million tears. I tried to, Devin goes, that's why you don't watch the news at night. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna stare at it. And I said, but I can't put my head in the sand. Like, that's okay for him. He's like, he shuts it off once he watches his show at 4:00. The five in Texas, it's on at 4:00, and then he doesn't like to watch any more news after that, and that's okay for him. But I watch because I want to know, where are the missiles going? Where is this happening? What are these people going to do? Can we prevent it by saying a prayer? Maybe not, but maybe. Can't we just take that chance? So I lit my candles, I said prayers for them, but I also asked my angels to help me to feel a little better, because if I'm crying and I'm in a panic attack, how am I supposed to help anybody else? I couldn't help anybody. Thursday and Friday, I couldn't help anybody. So I just rested and I just stayed in spirit. And when I saw Mother Mary, she doesn't come at me with judgment, just like Jesus. Like, sometimes Jesus will be like sad that I'm being mean, or maybe I'm being envious, or I don't know. But the way he gets sad is I look at him and he's crying, and I'm like, Jesus, why did I make you cry? And he said, because you talked bad about somebody, or you wanted some of their things, and meanwhile you look at what God gave you. So you shouldn't be envious of what somebody else has, because look at all God gave you. And that's why I'm crying. That's why you made me sad. So it's not like he's saying, you better, but sometimes if I hear from God, that's more of a strong voice. But Mother Mary, she wasn't like, oh, you have to do this in order, otherwise I'm not going to hear you. She was like, what's the matter, child? Be at ease. You love my son. You try to help people, but try to help yourself too. And the prayers are enough. So I had those candles lit. I fell asleep with those candles lit, but that's okay because they're big, tall candles. They're okay for, and I couldn't even see. My eyes were so blurry and they were so bloodshot that I couldn't see what the prayers were on. It was a guardian angel prayer on the back, those candles from Flyer B. But it was okay because I said, please, dear God, send the archangels, send every archangel, especially Michael and especially Raphael and Uriel and Ariel and Gabriel, to Israel and Gaza Strip and Palestine and all these places that are besieged by war, and send them around the children and put a shield of gold, a shield of invisible, an invisible shield of your love, a protection, so that even if there's missiles over these children and innocent people and a lot of elderly over their head, they will not get hit by it. They will be safe. Mother Mary is there. You can't see her. I can see her sometimes, thank God. And sometimes I see her when she's pregnant. And she has angels all around, a halo of angels around her head. Okay, and this is just recently. Okay, this has been going on recently, and maybe it's because I've been doing more readings, like the 1010 help my brain. Even though the 1010 I totally screwed it up, and I did too long of a reading, and I didn't do it correctly, but it's okay because it helped me to answer the questions that I needed to answer, to talk to the people on the other side. And that's always, I love that. That's my passion. But also to keep you, if you don't use it, it gets weak. It's still there, but your abilities get weak. But it's like riding a bike. You might be a little rusty at first, but if you know how to do it, you're going to know how to do it till the day you die. So basically, what am I trying to say? Please just pray. Any kind of prayer. Your prayer could be 3 seconds, okay? Please, dear God, send all the archangels around the countries like Israel and Palestine and the Gaza Strip, especially I feel right over by Egypt, and allow them to get peace and allow them to help them, save them from the war and get shelter and water and food. And please let other countries be generous and help them into Egypt so they can get home to the places, allow the Americans to get home to America, please. And please cast peace in the souls of the people who are causing the war. Thank you, dear God. I love you, dear God. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so that was a little bit longer than 3 seconds, but it was totally made up by me, and you can just say anything. Please go there now. You have to ask God to please release the archangels. Otherwise, he can't do it. He can't. Archangels can't just come, like, unless I call them. Unless you call them to God. Ask God. You believe in them. Ask God to send the guardian angels around the children. Okay? I just keep on hearing the children, because if the children are killed and the children are wiped out, then what is the future? Okay, here, not a lot of people are having. Do you see me with any grandchildren? I don't think so. Okay, no grandchildren yet, right? I might not ever have a grandchild. Okay, it might not be my karma, and it's sad. It makes me sad. But you know what? A lot of people are not having children, and that's even sadder because we're gonna have a bunch of baby boomers who are exiting the world, and other people, tragically leaving earlier. And then what are we going to have to continue our generations of families? Nothing. Nobody. If nobody is here to bring it up around. So I don't know. I've been talking for too long, 30 minutes. I put in a little walk. I just wanted to tell you guys, I'm just going to be doing 10-10 once a month. And I will, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it live anymore because it takes something out of me, where I physically got sick. And so maybe it's not for me to do it live. And nobody ever joins to, hey, let me go, I want my question answered. Let me go throw my $10.10 in PayPal. They don't do it. So why should I do it live? I can just do it easier for myself, and my wrenches don't have to work so hard. I have, my friends that are Tammy and Ruby and Tracy, they work really hard, and Forever Bella, they work really hard to try to make all these dates, and I was doing it every Friday, and that's too much. So I'm gonna announce it's probably gonna be like the end of October this month, but not on Halloween. Why? Because Devin asked me, because that's his day, and he's like, no, and I don't want to do it on Halloween because Halloween is the veil is lifted. The veil is already getting lifted, okay? And I see things. I see like shadows walking past me, and I turn around to see what's back there, and it's really scary for me. So, yeah, Halloween's not my day to do any kind of psychic thing. I'll show you what I'm dressing up as, and that kind of thing. But I'm not gonna do readings on that day. But yeah, so I think at 10:10, I'll announce the date, and people can get their questions in. And even if it's just 2 people, like I did the other times, that's okay. But I do have available readings, $60 readings, okay? About tonight at an undisclosed time, because I don't know what time I'm going to do it at, but it'll be a video. I'm going to be doing Jake and Tiffany video. They are a Libra and a Gemini. And then either right after that or maybe a different day, I'm going to do Libra, because I got to do Libra before it's Scorpio. But sometimes I'm backed up. I'm backed up a lot. I really wanted to do it outside, but I have to clean up the oh, isn't that cute? I have to clean up the poop that's out there. So but maybe one day this week I'll set up outside like I used to and do a burn for Libra. Okay, but tonight I'm probably gonna do inside at some point. It'll probably be late. I'm gonna do definitely Tiffany and Jake. And then this week I have another reading that somebody just booked. And then also I have Lisa Sarn, but I didn't get your payment yet. As soon as I get your payment, I'll tell you the date that I'm going to do your reading. Okay. I love you guys. I'm back, bitches. I don't know what that means. Okay. I know maybe somebody missed me out there. But I'm obnoxious. I hate to come at you with no earrings, no makeup. I look so dead. Okay, but I'm alive. And I'm here to jive. Happy birthday, Zara. My Zen zebra, Zara. She always loved zebras, just like me. She loves zebras. And she had a shirt that was a zebra, and she had a skirt that was a zebra, and she's so beautiful and smart. And I saw a vision of her working in a lab, and she had goggles on, and she had the lab coat, and she looks like a model. She has like long red hair. She looks exactly like my sister Susan did when she was that age, and but her hair is much longer than Susan's ever was. And she's tall. She's like 5'9", and yeah, she just graduated from college last May, so she's going to be something in the medical world. But I think that I saw her future job. But it's weird, the walls of the place she's going to work at, you know what it reminded me of? Prince's house. It's all white with hardly any windows. But I see her working on the second floor, and then she might have to go up to the third floor. Between the second and the third floor, she was always going back and forth. There's stairs and there's an elevator, but she always takes the stairs. She wants to stay in shape. Okay, she's got real long legs. She looks like a model, but she's so smart that, you know, she's a college grad. Anyhow, I love you all. Happy birthday, Zara, my Zen Zebra. I miss you more than I can say. And hopefully I'll see you one day. And when I see you, 22, I'm going to buy you some dinner and a drink. A dranky drank. A jiggle your wine. Okay, anyhow. Namaste, everybody. I love you. Please say a prayer for Israel, for Palestine, for the world, for America, for the borders to be put up everywhere. This is why we need borders. Because I don't like to do the videos. But if you ever want to know what's happening, check out Ruby, Just a Texas Medium, because she lays it out for you. And also Dark Rose, I have to give her a kudo for that, because Dark Rose has said a lot of predictions. All her predictions are coming out, and I shared one of her videos because I'm nice like that, okay? I'm right like that. Anyhow, I'm obnoxious, so let me go. But anyway, let's keep our spirit up, and let's believe in God, and let's believe that God will help us. And if we ask for help, we always have to ask for help. And even though we might not think it's happening to our country, anything that happens to other countries can happen to our country. Do you remember World War II? You probably don't, okay? Because you weren't born. All right. Either was I. Anyway, I love you. Namaste.